Alright, I think I know what this is. It is, in fact, what I was hoping it is. Alright, so this is my new Shure MV7 podcasting microphone. Just got it in the mail today. It's got all these great features. It's got voice isolation, auto level, iPhone compatible, which is very nice. So I'll be using this with my iPhone, and it also came with this nice gator arm. I'm pretty thrilled about this. This is a good setup. I cannot wait to try it. So with that, let's see if we can get this thing out of the box. We got that open. Let's see what we got going here. Alright, this thing is really in there. Alright, there it is. Oh man. This thing is awesome. Shure MV7. Adjustable gator port, I guess. Which is going to get screwed in right here. Nice thing is, it's USB compatible, so I can plug my iPhone directly into this, and we'll be good to go. I might do a little demo showing what this mic sounded like, and then transition to this, just to show people how big of a difference it makes. Oh, some other little things this thing's got going on. This looks like it would help keep the thing fastened, I'm assuming, once you have this mounted. I'm guessing that's what that's for. Over here we've got different types of cables. So this looks easy enough. It looks like a micro USB-C, I believe. So this will be one of the cables, and I think the other one is, let's find out. It looks like this one is another micro. Which one are these? You know, I know them when I'm not filming, and then I go and do this, and I can't remember which is which. So we've got cables in the box, 2 cables. So one of them is just going to be regular USB, and the other one looks like a micro. So I should be able to get the iPhone connected into one of these. I'll have to mess around with it. But yeah, I'll get this thing hooked up and hopefully do a sound check. Sorry if this is a little messy. I haven't cleaned it up, but I've got my iPhone converter. So right here is a USB that goes in and that converts. That allows me to plug into the mic using the iPhone. So I'm gonna plug it in for the first time and let's see what happens. All right guys, so this is gonna be my normal setup. With the mic there. I can get rid of this thing. Got my lights, natural, or do we want to go warm, cool, natural? See how cool looks. Kind of like that. All right, so this is the cool lighting. Now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Mic in the shot or mic out of the shot? Personally, I kind of like the mic in the shot. So far, I'm really liking this thing, and I cannot wait to get it into the editing software and see just how much of an improvement having a good dynamic microphone is going to do for me. So can't wait to try that out. Yeah, let's get this thing in the booth and start seeing how it works. All right, this is a test to see how sensitive the microphone is up close. Further away. Further away. Out of the shot. Out of the scene. So I'm gonna start things out with the MV7. So up here I have the MV7. I had to tinker around with it a little bit, learn how it works. I think I've got it in a good spot. So right now it should be out of the frame. I can pull it in, and as long as I point the mic directly at me, I should be getting really good, clear, crisp audio. So this right here is at about 6 inches away. I have it set on the far setting. This should sound pretty good, and then I'm going to move it back up. So this should be out of frame, but the audio should still be crystal clear. Now, just to give you guys some reference here, I'm going to switch over to this microphone so you can see the difference. And then after that, I'm actually going to take both mics out, and then you'll really see. So I am disconnecting the MV7. Now I'm connected to this cheaper microphone that I got on Amazon. And it's not even really that bad of a microphone, but it was like 20 or 30 bucks. I mean, this is definitely good for a starter mic. You have to really go in on like the acoustic treatment, which in some situations this might not be possible, but if you're in a small room, this could work for you. But I just love this thing so much more. And now I'm going to show you guys what it's like with no mic in at all. So this right here is just my iPhone audio. So as you can see, we go from great to okay. This I would just consider bad. I'm gonna hop back on the MV7 and we'll kind of show you one last time how that all sounds. So now you should be able to see, I've got it right here. This is going to be about maybe 6 inches from my face. Let's see. Got a tape measure here. So we're looking at about 9 inches, and this is important because the phone comes with 2 basic settings on the auto mode. You've got near and you've got far. So on near, that's going to be anywhere from 0 to 6 inches, and on far, that's going to be anywhere from 6 to 18. And all of that is explained here in the owner's manual. It's not very long. It's 2 or 3 pages. So this microphone out of the box is really, really simple to use. And what I think is so amazing about it is because of this auto feature, I have the microphone right here. If I move it back up, having it out of the frame, the microphone's going to auto adjust. So it's going to know that I've moved the microphone or that I've moved away. I don't have to have a sound mixer to change the dB level on the microphone. It's going to do it automatically, which is really nice because in a setting like this where sometimes I'm over here or sometimes I'm over here, it's really awesome to just have this thing automatically detect where my voice is at. So I'm really in love with that feature. I think this thing is a powerhouse. If anyone's on the fence about what microphone to get, you can't really beat the Shure MV7. Everybody in the industry is using it, and there's a good reason why. The audio is just so crisp and clear, and it does also make a big difference of how your mic is angled. So I'm still working that part out. I still haven't found the perfect way, but I think the way you want to do it is to always have yourself pointed at the microphone. The basic point is you want to be talking into the microphone, and that's when it's going to really work for you. So it's not as great coming from the side. You can kind of hear heavy breathing noises if you do that. But it seems like if you come at it dead on, you don't get those breathing noises. It's a lot more crisp. And another cool thing, if you scroll down, you'll see that there's 3 settings. There's dark, natural, and then bright. So dark is going to give you that radio voice. Natural is just going to be enhanced audio, sounding the way you normally do. And then bright is going to be a little bit more higher pitch, give you a little bit more clarity. So you can kind of mess around with it, see what voice you like. And if you throw it into manual mode, then you can personally mess with the dB level. You can add equalizing effects. So for someone like me that's just trying to use a microphone, I just want to have something that works and is behind the scenes doing everything that I want it to do so that I can create content. And this microphone is checking all of those boxes. And I just love that I got the gator arm that comes with it. I can move it around, send it back up here. I think that's really cool. I'm a huge fan of this. So I'll keep playing around with it. I'm going to get better at using it over time, but what's cool is that out of the box, it gets the job done. Good sound quality. As I showed you guys before, the other microphone just really wasn't cutting it. I mean, you could hear basically everything going in my house, and if somebody drove down the street, you would hear that. There's been times I've had to reshoot content because, you know, people doing yard work or something like that. So totally in love with this. If you're getting into content creation yourself, investing in a good microphone, it's gonna be one of the biggest things you can do for your channel. I think as far as mics go, you really want to consider it an investment. So going cheap is going to hurt you in the end because you're just going to end up getting another microphone. I am totally happy with the MV7. If you're getting into podcasting or just making YouTube videos, I think this is the end game for a lot of us. The MV7 is going to be more than enough power to get through what we need. The only thing that I am not satisfied with is it seems like by having to use the app, for whatever reason, my other camera was just not syncing to the cord properly. I can't explain why that is, but I'm using a different camera and it hasn't had any issues so far. That is one thing to keep in mind. You can't just simply plug it in. You have to have the app on your phone. And if for whatever reason the app isn't working on the phone, you can't use the mic. I'd say that's the only thing keeping me from saying this is like a 100% knock out of the park. Simply out of a technical error, and if that gets fixed, if I can get that thing sorted, more than happy to call this thing a 10 out of 10. So with that, I'll leave that here. I'm more than happy with this product, and I can't wait to put it to good use. Take it easy. Are you recording? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.